Hi, I'm Ventura, and today I'll present to you my science investigatory project, which is titled Kandis Fruit, Garcinia Binucao as Candy. First and foremost, what are my research question, research objective, hypothesis, and the purpose of this study? Let me read to you the contents of my paper. Number 1. Could there be a distinct difference between Sampalo candy and Kandis candy? How long will the Kandis candy will last? Next, how will the Kandis candy be beneficial to the community? Research objectives. Number 1. Scrutinize the difference between Kandis candy and Sampalo candy. Number 2. Determine how long the Kandis candy will last. Last, create a product that would benefit the community. Hypothesis. The candying method will be an adequate way to preserve Kandis fruit and might provide additional perks for the future research. The purpose of the study is to look into the possibilities of creating candy from Kandis by heating it with sugar and water. The researcher also intends to develop a natural and edible candy. In this approach, Kandis, a natural fruit in Palawan, may be brought to the market, bringing up new opportunities for the community to make profits. Research methodology. In this part, I would show you how to turn Kandis fruit into candy. The first ingredient is basically Kandis fruit. It is found high in vitamin C, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, and iron. The next ingredient that will make our candy sweet is brown sugar. 1 in 1/2 cup is enough. Of course, don't forget our little kosher salt. After washing, peeling the fruit, slide it into small parts. Be careful of the knife. Fire must be ready as we cook the Kandis fruit into the water. Wait till it reaches its boiling point. After that, scatter the 1 in 1/2 cup of brown sugar over medium heat. Stirring and mashing it for about 15 to 20 minutes or until it turns sticky. Finally, using a teaspoon or small cookie scoop, scoop the Kandis mixture and drop it in a single layer on a prepared baking sheet, leaving the space between each mound. Finally, our candy is ready to be served. Problem number 1. Could there be a distinct difference between Kandis candy and Sampalo candy? To answer that question, the table shows the taste test that was conducted on 5 people to determine if it has the same smell, taste, and texture as a tamarind candy. As to what the table shows, 5 out of 5 people responded yes, it had the same smell and taste. In the case of texture, 2 out of 5 people responded it was not the same, because according to the respondent, it had melted already. Let me proceed to problem number 2. How will the product Kandis candy last? From week 1, Kandis candy is firm, tastes sweet, and has a sour smell. And from week 2, Kandis candy is still firm, tastes sweet, and has a sour smell. The sugar coated slightly melted. Week 3. Kandis candy tastes sweet and has a sour smell. The product's firmness slightly deteriorated. And from the last week, which is week 4, sadly to say the candy built up tiredness, taste and smells also change, and the product's firmness deteriorated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my conclusion. The researcher concluded that the product successfully imitates the taste and aroma of tamarind candy. Individuals, particularly kids, enjoy the flavor that it delivers. In addition, the researcher also concluded that the product successfully extended its shelf life for up to 4 weeks. Moreover, the researcher also concluded that the product Kandis candy can be endorsed and commercialized because of its taste and aroma. Residents could make money from selling Kandis candies. Of course, the researcher wants to recommend the following. First, refrigerate the product after the manufacturing process. To avoid mash when cooking, cut the peeled candies into half lengthwise. Store into a tightened container to avoid deterioration and to avoid getting consumed by ants. Wrap the candy in a yema wrapper to avoid melting and getting consumed by ants. That's all for my research presentation. I'm Ventura and thank you for listening.